Welcome back to the show. It is one of the most unique craft breweries in the entire country of what they offer to people, and so happy to have him on the show. Paul Meek joins me. He is the owner of Kichesippi Brewery. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here, Paul.
Thanks, Derek. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Let's talk, first of all, about how your business was affected by the pandemic. And I know you've had some pivots and innovative ways that you've had to, remain profitable, Paul. But tell us, first of all, how you've been effective and some of the changes you had to make.
Yeah, we made a big move with the brewery back in, started to move here in January 2019, finally got open in July 2019, with the whole focus of the move being for customers to enjoy beer on site. 80 seats inside the tap room, 100 seats outside the patio, right beside the Trans-Canada Trail. Really a community hub. Come on in, enjoy a beer, a glass of wine, a soda, and then to lose all that opportunity with COVID and have to go purely online was a huge shock to the system and a lot of money invested into something we could not capitalize on.
Yeah, and I guess home delivery became a big part of that for you as well, right, Paul?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we had early COVID. We had weeks of negative sales because restaurants were calling back to return beer. So we actually had more beer coming back in than we had going out. So thank goodness for all the wonderful home consumers that decided to support our business and support a lot of craft breweries in Ottawa, because that was the only thing that kept us afloat. We had sometimes we could open our retail store, whether it's for curbside pickup or sometimes we had walk-in early on. But home delivery was 95% of our business for months in 2020.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that retail store because off the top I mentioned, you are one of the most unique breweries in the country because you offer more than just what you're creating there at Kichesippi Beer.
Correct.
What can we find at the retail store?
Yes, our retail store is called the Bottles and Cans Beverage Company. So Kichesippi is the brewery. Bottles and Cans Beverage Company is the retail store. So when you come in, you can enjoy Kichesippi Beer, you can enjoy Kichesippi sodas, but as well we're supporting all of our friends in Ontario. So we've got Ontario wines, Ontario beers, Ontario ciders, spirits. We're looking at all of our small business friends around the province and saying, we want to bring your products into our store and sell your products in our store as well. So when people come in to Kichesippi, they can pick up some of our Warrior Woman beer, as well as some great beers from all over Ontario and ciders and wines and spirits. So it's a very unique opportunity, and customers are loving it so far.
And these are, I would imagine, these are wines and beers and ciders that you wouldn't be able to find at the LCBO either, right, Paul?
Correct. Yeah. So we have two guidelines on that. Things that are not in the LCBO and things that are, there's a couple exceptions where we've got some local friends, like our friends at Don Robin Distillery, our friends at Dairy Distillery, the vodka people. We've got their products in our store. They're really good friends of ours. We want to make sure that we're taking care of our neighbors as well. So you may see a couple small crossovers in that perspective, but 95% of the products in the store are not in your local LCBO beer store or grocery store.
Tell us about what you have as far as beers go. I know that you do seasonal beers sometime. How many beers do you have at the moment? And have you got some seasonal beers either now or coming up?
Yeah, we've got 5 new seasonal beers coming out this Friday, actually. So this Thursday, we've got our Cheers to the Season pack. So it's 10 beers, 5 of them being brand new seasonals, 5 of them being existing beers, as well as a jar of G's Bees Honey and a Kichesippi Toque. So that launches on Thursday this week. And on Friday, 5 of those exclusive seasonal beers will be on tap in the tap room. So we're calling it, try it before you buy it. So come on in, try one of the new beers. And then, if you're lucky in what you're tasting, then pick up a little pack for yourself and maybe for a friend.
Well, what's that process like, Paul? Creating so many different beers, I can't even wrap my head around it. I mean, it must be a big process. You've got a great team there. I know that.
For sure. Like when you look at the brewery, all you see is the end result, right? You see the glass of beer, you see the taps, but you don't see the supply chain going into it. So to say to the production team and the supply chain team, hey, look, guys, I need 10 beers available all at the same time, and not just 10 beers, but 10 beers in a exclusive packaging. So all the beers that we have in that pack are in a they all look like they're individually gift wrapped. So it's new packaging, 5 new beers. At the same time heading into what's already a naturally busy time. So it's a lot of planning going into it, a lot of logistics goes into it, but I'm very lucky to have a really good team in operations and in production. I always say that my job is to empty the fridge and their job is to fill the fridge, and we've done a really good job emptying the fridge. So it's a really good push and pull.
Very nice. Very nice. Hey, I believe it's 11 years now in business, Paul. Still a family-run business. You must take a lot of pride in that.
Absolutely, yeah. When Kelly and Alexander and I started this back in 2010, it's family owned, still is family owned. As I think a lot of your viewers know, Kelly passed on in April 2019. But we keep our legacy going with our Warrior Woman beer, which is made in her honor. And the fact that Alexander and I still get to brew some great beer and meet some great people and have be a nice small part of the community is something we're really, really proud of.
And you got other family members working there now?
Not right now, actually. A lot
Okay.
people are getting older and moving on and things like that.
Yeah.
Alexander's here part time. He's also got another job part time. So so it's right now it's the two of us, and then we got a great staff here at the brewery. So really good team. Everybody, at one point during COVID, you either made the beer or you delivered the beer. There's only two jobs going during early COVID, and now we're just trying to get back to their usual job positions. But really looking forward to an exciting season.
Paul, congratulations on 11 successful years. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more Daytime right after this.